Hi, I'm Kelly Smith, the co-founder of an heirloom quality journal company right here in the Charleston area called Archive Collection. And I wanted to share with you some tips and tricks to make sure that your family memories and your family travel memories will always be with you. So I am very passionate about journaling. It's why we created a family travel journal. And the things we're going to talk about are, and the tips I'm going to share with you are not things that you have to have our journal to do. You can just simply do this with a pen and a piece of paper. But I'm deeply, deeply passionate about journaling. I think it's so important for us to express ourselves. It's a great way to be more present in the moments that we share. It's also a great way to document these memories so we have them with us forever. Time goes by so fast, and it's so easy for things to start running together, and then things you want to remember, you don't. So that's why we started our company and why we created this journal. But if you're wanting to preserve some of your family travel memories, even if you're not traveling at the moment, a great thing to do, you could get something like this, our journal, or you can get a notebook piece of paper and simply write about some of your past trips that you always want to remember, where you went, why you chose that destination. Write a good summary of what you did while you were there, and then make sure you write down some special moments from your trip that you always want to remember. Some simple things like something funny your kid said, or something disastrous that happened, or even a souvenir they chose that they really loved. And it's also fun to write about some of the lessons you learned on the trip, because I'm a big believer in that there's always something we can learn about ourselves or our family, so that might be something fun you want to write about. And again, even if it's a staycation that you're having, you don't have to take some grand trip to write about. There's so many small, wonderful memories to be made, even in the simplest moments. So I encourage you to write those down too. It could be a fun activity to do together as a family. You can do this on your own. But I think getting your children's perspective on things like this and their feedback is just hilarious to document, because it'll be really fun to look back on one day. And one thing we have in the back of our family travel journal, which again is not something you don't have to have our book to do this. You can get a piece of paper, but we included a family bucket list. And I think this could be such a great exercise for you to sit down together as a family and write about all of the places that you hope to visit. It'll be really interesting to see what some of the little kids say in your family. If you have young ones, it could be if you're a retired couple and you're really looking forward to going to certain places, you have a lot of places that you want to visit, just sit down, even daydream if you need to about those places. And then it'll be really fun to look back on one day to see at that point in time where you wanted to go, and if you were able to cross some of those off your bucket list. Just something good to keep you inspired and keep you busy. And I don't know if you need to tag Ashley, so I'm just going to add this too. If you would like some more journal tips, or you would like to check out our family travel journal, you can visit us at www.archivecollection.co. We'd also love to hang out with you on Instagram. You can find us at Archive Collection Co. That's ARCHIVE Collection Co. on Instagram.